Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I'm always wishing you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So today we are going to see what is going on with your partner. This is someone that is at the center of your attention, someone who kind of has a hold on your heart. You may not necessarily be involved with them, but you definitely have an interest in them. So let's see what's going on with them. Yeah, 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 gonna make me lose my mind. Seven of Cups. Ooh. You could be dealing with an individual that kind of keeps to themselves. They have a dreamy mind state. They kind of keep their thoughts to themselves, though. It could also be, of course, a Scorpio, but, or in general, a water sign. So that's Cancer, like yourself, Scorpio, or Pisces. Also, can be a person that entertains multiple people. You know, love a girl or love a boy. Yeah, 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 gonna make me lose my mind. Telling me you love me, but you gotta know, girl. Queen of Swords. All right. So this is a person, though. You don't have to wonder how they feel about you if you ask them. They're very assertive. This is someone that kind of stands on their own. A person that tends to come off, kind of, yeah, cold. They're not mean. They just don't have time to fret around. They got a lot going on in their life and they're pretty direct with how they move. All right. Now, this one is quite interesting because this is going to be the position for their intentions towards you. Telling me you love me, but you got a new girl. Oh, the Empress. So if you wonder if they have their eye on you, they do notice you. Why I hear worship? You kind of, hell, maybe what's going on in their mind is what all the many things they can do with you, all the opportunities that opens up when you come into their life. You know, they say the man creates the stability, the woman creates the opportunities. So, not saying, it could be vice versa, whoever's masculine or feminine, your story, but that is the saying. But they definitely see you as something very beautiful, endless opportunity. Motherly like, one that takes care of everybody. Definitely want the Empress on your arm. All right, so here what's hidden? Ace of Swords. They got things that they for somebody that's really lippy, they definitely they're yearning for an opportunity to articulate how they feel, or they're gaining clarity or gathering more information on you or your interest with them, or developing this into something more stable. Okay, let's see what's hidden. Got a new girl. And when I say what's hidden, I know these are hidden desires, but this right here is insecurities. What is lurking in the shadows that prevents them from really, what are they hiding from you? How about that? It's my fault. I'm living in a different world. Oh, Four of Wands. This could be an individual that does have a relationship. They could be involved with someone else, and you may not know exactly to what degree they are involved with someone. Give me 1 second, because this is irritating me. And it's cold outside. Rainy, rainy night, you mine. Should have paused it. Tell me what we cannot do. This waiting game doesn't work. Waiting game doesn't work. Fuck each other over. All right, let's clarify. Seven of Cups. All right, they got options. They're really loopy in the mind. Very dreamy. Let's see. Type of person that can't say no to any opportunity. What is this? Eight of Swords. This is a person. Eight of Swords, Two of Cups. It's a person that is involved. This is an individual that's at a crossroads. When I say at a crossroads, it's in their mind what they got going on. It's two people that cannot come to agreement. So this could be an individual that is involved with someone else emotionally. Whether they're still with that person or not, I'm not sure. But what is lurking behind them is the family that they do have. So they could have children with this individual. They could still have feelings for this individual. They could be harping on mistakes that they made in this connection or the mistreatments that they endured in this connection. Either way, this is someone who knows I was wrong, you were wrong. Somebody needs to put it down and just move forward. We do have here, though, they're doing more introspection. So what I mean by that is they're more so, this situation has caused them to really look inward at themselves. Like, did I ask for this? Could I have steered this in a different direction than what it did go in? You know, it's an individual that's really trying to formulate a game plan to not repeat the same mistakes, but actually grow for them so they can be better. All right, Queen of Swords. Let's clarify that. What we do know is moving forward in the future. Oh, we got Judgment, the World. Moving forward in the future, they know they don't want no ifs, ands, or buts going around. So we have Judgment, the World, and the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh. Now, this isn't a person that is, like I said, we already talked about how they're reflecting on life experiences that they have, that they have had, and they're trying to grow from them. They're still doing this, but the lessons that they learned, they're kind of moving forward in a sense that they don't want to repeat those same mistakes, but they also are trying to avoid that from happening, which can be a problem because you can grow tired mentally and physically, steady trying to stay 3 steps ahead of a situation that may potentially happen. So they're kind of coming to terms with how to be preventative in a realistic way, not in a repulsive way. You understand what I'm saying? Here, for their intentions towards you. So how are they gonna do this coming to, look at that. Empress, clarified with the Three of Cups. That's beautiful. Ace of Cups. Ooh. And the Tower. Over again. Seven of Swords. Is this somebody that you're already involved with? On one side, I feel like you are involved with them. On the other side, I feel like they're trying to change the trajectory of this relationship. As in, they're trying to fix themselves to make this relationship better. Or this is an individual that's trying to take it to the next level. They don't just want, you know, Prince of Pentacles. They don't just want, you know, y'all being together. That's not enough. This is an individual that's sitting here this is an individual playing the field. That's why you got the Tower, trying to end their childish ways. Because then we're looking at the Four of Pentacles as well. So trying to end, you know, that it's all about me sense. This right here, yeah, it is what we said already, but it's also, it's causing them to not be narcissistic, but, you know, give themselves a pity party when they know they've done wrong too. So what they're trying to do is actually prevent this tower moment from happening between the two of you. This could be a connection that you guys are already having, or this is someone you have already dealt with. Oh, I just hear mommy issues ending. It could be for you, baby. So here on top of the Ace of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Prince of Wands. Ooh, that's a lot. We have Princess of Cups. Yeah, that is apologetic energy. But the fact of the matter is, when we have Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, it's one trying to be modest with the way that they're dealing with individuals. Like, remember how I said their mind, they're not trying to be, rude, but they are being assertive. And that sense of them being assertive, though, modesty, I think, is their route. And when I say modesty is their route, is because when you see the Seven of Swords, it does, signify deceit. But it also brings one alarm, it alarms one to pay attention to your surroundings. Who's around you, who's really for you, who's really against you. So to balance out who you're giving your energy to. Yeah, we're dealing with the little ladies man over here, or a lady of the night. Each other over, each other over again. And see that? Four of Wands with Justice. Over again, over again. Over again. That song, I've been humming that song throughout this whole reading. That's you're gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. You're gonna make me go all out in here, in here. You're gonna make me act a fool. That's Janine. Janine, lose my mind. In here, and you're gonna make me lose my cool. Yeah, because in the line she said, you telling me you love me, but you got a new girl, and I know it's my fault. You got to hear that song because I'm butchering it right now. Living in a different world, but baby, if you want this, you just let me know, so I don't go find another, so I don't just let go. Baby, in my soul, you make me feel whole, and it's cold outside, a rainy night, you're mine. And she said, all I want is you. Tell me what we cannot do. This waiting game doesn't work. Waiting game doesn't work. Fuck each other over. Fuck each other all over again. All right, enough of that. So, because but I have been singing that song this entire humming it. Even coming into it, I started humming it. Okay, anywho. Four of Wands is clarified with Justice, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. What this tells me is that this individual is at the point where they're evaluating their stability. So stability is at the forefront, but family is what's behind them. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like in this situation, this could be a person who has multiple children by multiple individuals. So they've created with many. And they have one here that not only do they have children with, but this person probably lets them do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want to do it. But with justice, with the Four of Pentacles, it's like now this individual's is at a point where you have to figure out, okay, I gotta be strategic about this. I want my cake and eat it too, because ain't that what you're supposed to do? No. Okay, you're supposed to make cake with what you already eating. All right. Ain't you supposed to eat it too? A cake's on the menu. Okay. So here, this is somebody that's trying to come up with a way, or it could be they got a baby mama or baby daddy that makes it hell for them to move on with their life, to be better, to flourish and create something positive with someone else. Ooh, that's messy. So they may be trying to juggle you and not have you in the shadows, but kind of have you in the shadows. You know, privacy is security in this situation, because this person just try to make it more hell, may make it difficult for them to see their kids. You know what I'm talking about. But so we covered how they thinking, what's going on in their mind. They got a lot going on emotionally. They really need you too, though. Did we get the Queen of Cups on here? So emotional. No, I don't see the Queen of Cups. But the overall look for your reading is that, yes, your individual wants to be with you. We thought their thought process, how they handle situations, overall their intentions with you, how they view you as the Empress. Right now, they got a lot on their plate with the Seven of Cups. It's a lot going on in their head. What you don't see going on, though, is them trying to figure out a game plan. We do have Ace of Swords out here twice. So the Magician is out here 3 times, because we got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Swords is power. So you have an individual here that is just trying to understand how to maneuver this. This could be their first time having blended family, or dealing with blended lovers at once. They could have some that they're physical with, some that they have intellectual connection with. But you, Cancer, they do see long term with. They want to be with you, but how can they do this? So there is some anxiety there. They need to learn from this situation, because we also have the Devil. When the Hierophant and the Devil come to play, baby, manipulation is at an all-time high. Trust me on that. All right. And you have 5 of Swords. So there's a lot of drama here, Cancer. You need to think about, do you really want to deal with this or no? Yeah, opportunities come and go. Yes, they do. And you have the free will to decide which way you want to go. You're feeling fully activated, but you might be dealing with an individual who, it may not even be them. It may not be their partner. It may be them. They may be trying to, it's giving me like Gemini vibes, low vibrational. And what I mean by that is, Gemini, well, you may not know, but Geminis can be very clingy. Geminis and Virgos, they can be very possessive, although the traits are not attached to them. I don't know why. I've dealt with enough Geminis in my life. I've done enough research. Together. Yeah, Geminis and Virgos can be quite stalkerish. So I guarantee if you got somebody that got Virgo or Gemini in their chart, they have extreme observation traits to them. All right, Cancer, I hope this reading did help you. If you resonated with this reading in any shape, form, or fashion, give your girl a like. I do appreciate it. Also, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here. Understand, Cancer, that we make the best decisions that we can in the positions that we are in. So do well to know that no matter what you do, whether it look good or it look bad, you moving in the best interest of you. So needless to say, you got this regardless. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.